Ready.
Sure call.
I'd like to call the meeting of the St. Joseph County Council for January 2nd, 2024 to order. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to the flag
To the flag.
of the United States of America,
and to the
To the
republic
to the republic
for
which it stands,
one nation, under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible, with
liberty and justice
for all.
for all.
Election of officers for 2024. Do we have a nomination for president?
Yes. Mr. Auditor, I'd like to nominate Mr. Mark Root.
Mr. Rood, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Diane, Commissioner Hess seconds. Do we have any other nominations for president? Any online? Seeing none, the nominations are closed. A vote for Mark Root for president. Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Drake?
Yes.
Mr. Schetzel?
No.
Mr. Morton?
Yes.
Mr. Fig?
Yes.
Ms. Hess?
Yes.
Mr. Catanzarite?
Yes.
Mr. Tanner?
Yes.
Mr. Root?
Yes.
Passes 8-1. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Thank you to my colleagues who supported me again for another year. I appreciate your support. We will move on to President Pro Tem. Are there nominations for President Pro Tem?
Mr. President,
Mrs. Drake.
I'd like to nominate Randy Fig for President Pro Tempore.
Second.
Second.
Thank
Second.
you, Raphael. Are there any other further nominations for President Pro Tem? Hearing none, the nominations are now closed. Clerk, will you please take the roll?
Mrs. Drake?
Yes.
Mr. Schetzel?
No.
Mr. Morton?
Yes.
Mr. Fig?
Yes.
Ms. Hess?
Yes.
Mr. Catanzarite?
Yes.
Mr. Tanner?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
President Root?
Yes.
Passes 8-1.
Thank you. Let the record show that Randy Fig was elected President Pro Tem by a vote of 8-1. Next up is Vice President Pro Tem. I will open the floor for nominations.
Mr. President, I would like
Yes.
to nominate Raphael Morton.
Second?
We have a first and a second to nominate Raphael Morton for Vice President Pro Tem. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, nominations are now closed. We have a motion. Clerk, will you please take the roll?
Mr. Schetzel?
No.
Mr. Morton?
Yes.
Mr. Fig?
Yes.
Ms. Hess?
Yes.
Mr. Catanzarite?
Yes.
Mr. Tanner?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Drake?
Yes.
President Root?
Yes.
Passes 8-1.
Thank you. Let the record show that Raphael Morton has been elected Vice President Pro Tem by a vote of 8-1. May I have a motion for adjournment, please?
So moved.
Second?
Well, I have one question. What's the correct pronunciation? Pro tempore or pro tem? What's the correct pronunciation?
That's what we just
Or is
said,
it,
Tim.
is it left up to the individual that's saying the word?
I'm going to go with that.
Okay, all right.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Yeah, so moved.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed to adjourning?
Aye.
We are adjourned.